really enjoyed Sloppy Jones, and I really want to say thank you for putting all the episodes together and making it kind of like an anthology piece rather than just one, because I know you would have gotten comments that are like, would love to see this as a series. So thank you for putting that together and letting us know, hey, this is the series. I think it was really fun. I think there's like a fun murder mystery, almost like Scooby-Doo-esque type vibe going on, at the same time being really irreverent and fun and funny. These characters are really fun. For the title itself, I really like the title Sloppy Jones. I think it's just fun and funny and good. Great pacing. There's a lot of fun ideas in all of these, and I can definitely see it expanding into even more. Great pacing, great, central themes for each episode that, go in and do make this like a pretty robust series grouping of episodes. So very well done. Still a lot of possibility. Really fun piece. Excited to see what comes next.
Sloppy Jones was a super fun miniseries. I especially loved the sheer chaos that came from it. I also loved the cold open of just, you start off with them walking in on a dead body, and then as the series progresses, you learn more about it. You learn that this is their shitty boss, Frank, and you realize that they all have ample reason to kill him. Everyone in that room has a reason to kill him, but we do know that the assailant is a masked individual, so we have to find out who is this masked assailant, and why did they kill Frank? And all the seeds are placed for a very good mystery, and I can't wait to see more. I would love to see more.
Hey, I'm commenting on the web series Sloppy Jones. I thought that this was really fun. I really like the fact that you're kind of bending genres here and giving us, a little bit of a crime thriller mixed in with this, like queer comedy. I think it's really working, and I think it's allowing you to sort of take the story in directions that you might not be able to otherwise. So that's always really cool. I also thought it was awesome to see, Colin Mockery show up in this. I'm a huge Whose Line Is That Anyway fan. So that was just kind of a fun little surprise. I totally wasn't expecting to, see anybody I recognized in this. So yeah, definitely something that you have going for you. But yeah, I think the writing is really snappy. I just really love that even, giving us this whole season of the show, you're really just kind of setting us up and launching us forward into, what feels like it's going to be a greater mystery. I really think that the characters are fun and well drawn. My one thing right now is I'm having a little bit of trouble at times figuring out where we are timeline wise. Like the second episode, for instance, I didn't really know if it was supposed to be taking place before or after the body was discovered for about the first half of it, and there were a couple other instances in there where I was a little fuzzy. So maybe consider some chyrons for where in this week or so that this is taking place we are. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this, and I think you're doing a great job with it. Well done.
The Sloppy Jones series, I loved this film set, the campy style, the bar with the bits of neon, with the night scenes. It was good. The story is funny. Recognizing Colin Mockery, that was terrific, and it was nice to see him. He's so great. The trio in the bar, they work well together, and so do the other two supporting actors, the investigator and the woman who's coming in looking for payment. I love the angles from the floor. There was one moving up as one was on the phone. That was nice. It was just fast and it was fun. So good to watch. I'm hoping maybe there's more someday. Thank you.
So this was a lot of fun. I really like how, with all the episodes together, they really weave this web of complex intrigue with these these characters, and they tease you at the beginning about this murder happening, and then you're wondering where it's all coming from, and we go back and we get into each person's relationships, and it's a good setup for a fun mystery, and all the actors are all great. Everybody's very funny. It's fun, lively, fast paced. It's quite amazing actually how much story you're able to get into. Just a few minutes for each episode. So bravo there. So everything was nicely written, nicely shot and directed, and like I said, the performances were great. So good luck on future episodes. I'm on pins and needles to see what happens next.
All right, I just finished watching Sloppy Jones, which I thought was like a really funny and sort of irreverent piece, murder mystery style piece that really worked well. I think because it was broken up into the episodic format, I thought it really contributed to forcing you to understand the characters in particular in pieces, and it really allowed it to build into a concept that sort of blended together, even though it was an ensemble comedic dynamic that I think is not that easy to get away with coherence. I thought that the narrative clearly had a very strong idea of the characters, and the performers were really great at sort of bringing a depth of performance, not just in sort of physical humor, but in sort of like navigating silence, awkwardness, moments of tension that were really always very self-aware. And there was sort of a very meta concept built around it that was very conscious of the style of film it was parodying sometimes, while also exploring it in an angle that is not typical for the concept. And I thought that the setting really contributed to creating a very sort of cheeky, self-aware meta examination of this style of humor that really worked for the piece overall. I thought it was really obviously tremendously acted by almost everyone on screen, and it really created a sense of chemistry that really came through, and it was a real obvious sort of dynamic between everyone that showed that everyone was really committed to a big picture idea that went beyond just their particular performances in their scenes. So I thought it was really well constructed, very funny, balanced across the cast list, and ended up creating an experience that was really easy to get into and really easy to digest, which I thought contributed to why I enjoyed it so much.
Sloppy Jones has this fantastic, deliciously twisted, dark sense of humour that is just really funny and really enjoyable. And it helps to create a very unique sense of identity to this world and to these characters. And speaking of the characters, like they're all very quirky, and interesting, and you'd happily watch dozens and dozens of episodes about these guys because they are funny and weird. And it's got a very clever use of the short form. It's very precise in the information it delivers to you each episode, which kind of subverts audience expectations, keeps you reeled in, and very effectively keeps pushing you on to the next episode. I definitely want to see where it goes. I'd love to watch more. And it's also got this great use of lighting and really, really nice set design, which again just creates this really distinctive feel and makes the world feel very fully realised and interesting and cool, and a place you definitely want to spend a lot of time in.